So you think Santa will like these red and green M&Ms?
I don't know. I never met the guy. He does exist!
They do exist.
Santa?
What's up? Inflatable enthusiast here, and today's review is the 2012 classic 5.5 foot tall M&M inflatable on present. So this is a very interesting inflatable, and you're probably wondering where I got this, and I'll explain that in a second. But yeah, so this is, I don't know where this was sold. I think it was sold at Sears. Yep, see back there, Sears. And it retailed for $90, which is a lot for inflatables back in the early 2000s. But yeah, so very interesting inflatable for sure. Gemmy did a lot of M&M inflatables, actually, many cheap fan ones, and then they have that, the one that everyone knows where it's like the tree, the red and green M&M, and then the yellow one's holding up the star. So the only reason I can really say I got this is, one, I love M&Ms. They're probably my favorite candy. And two, just for like, I don't know, nostalgic reasons. But not only is this like a classic Gemmy inflatable, so obviously I get nostalgia from that, but during the holidays, my family usually, I don't know, during the holidays I see M&Ms all over the place. And everyone knows that iconic M&M commercial that I played at the beginning of the video. So yeah, I love M&Ms, especially around Christmas time, so that's really all I can say I got this for. It's just a classic inflatable, which is nice too. The box art is really, really nice. As you can see, he's sitting on a present, and he has a red nose, antlers, and a holly leaf in his hand. Here's the back. The 1, 2, 3 setup that Gemmy usually puts. Official licensed M&M's product, and $89.99. I'm trying to find where it said 2012. I know this is from 2012, but I can't seem to find where it actually says that. I think the seller said it on the listing. I think that's why I know it's from 2012. Yeah, I can't find it anywhere. Doesn't seem to say... Oh, there it is. Right there. So yeah, 2012. So this inflatable is almost 10 years old. Again, with most of my reviews I've been doing lately, it's not in the box. It's already out in my display. But the box is actually interesting too, because it has 2 tabs on either side. Usually there's 3, one on the back. But then in the middle, let's see here, the box is also a little beat up and faded, but I don't care about that. I got this for, what did I say, $115 off of eBay. I had actually tried to buy 2 other M&Ms, and they were the red M&M just like sitting down, and he didn't have a red nose or antlers, but he was wearing a Santa hat, and that was a cheap fan one. But this one is a base fan one. And let me say, I'm really glad I got this one instead of the other 2. I was mad when I wasn't able to get the other 2 because somebody bought them before me, but this one I actually like much better. And you'll see that later in my opinion. But the box, like, it's like a tab that, like, joins them in the middle. And then obviously you have the box in here. And inside the box I'm just storing my Snoopy Thanksgiving inflatable, just because it fits in here, so it... it's a little, it's more space efficient, I guess you could say. I don't know. But, yeah, so anyways, that's pretty much it for the box. Really nice design. Yeah, let's go look at the inflatable itself. Alright, so here he is all inflated. He takes about 20 seconds to inflate, which is pretty average and is pretty good. He's got one of the older Gemmy fans, obviously, because he's from, 2012, and we'll look at that in a second, but he inflates pretty tightly, actually, really tight. Present too. His arm, this arm, wouldn't really stay standing, so I stitched it to this part of like the antler headband. See right there. I stitched it quite a lot. So, I mean, it probably would stand on its own now because I hooked this guy and a bunch of other inflatables up to a different outlet because I had all of the inflatables like towards like the road. Like I said, it's right there. I had all of them that are over here by the road all connected all the way up to the house, and like I said, my house is really far from the road, and they were all connected through extension cords. So the ones down here, like this M&M and then the carousel over there, they weren't getting enough power, so they weren't inflating as good. So I attached them to an outlet that's over there. It's right above my finger. So now they inflate a little better, and when I stitched his hand here, that was before I attached it over there, so he wasn't inflating as good as he is now. So it probably would stand up now, but it at least keeps it in the right spot. Then his other hand is down there, and he has a holly leaf. Then he has reindeer antlers. Yeah, so I really love this design. It's very simple. The base fan's down there, so we'll go look at that real quick. So here's the fan. I don't exactly know which type of fan this is, but it's small. There's a C7 in the way, obviously. But, and there's no label on it. So, yeah, if you know what this is, drop a comment. But, yeah, that's the fan. He also has 2 tether loops. One right there on the side. And then one at the exact same spot on the other side. And his feet actually have detail at the bottom, his shoes. The M right there, and then obviously he's sitting on a present with ribbon on it. And then here's his red nose. It's kind of like a brownish color, and I can understand why they did that. It's not just because the material's like faded or something, because the whole M&M obviously himself is red. So if they put like the same red that it's on this, it would look kind of weird, and it would make you think that it was like an actual part of the M&M, even though it's supposed to be like he's dressed up like Rudolph, because you see he has a strap that goes all the way around him. So he's kind of just wearing like, you know, a fake Rudolph nose. But at night when it's lit up, it looks red, but it's like a different shade of red, so it looks really nice actually, and I'm glad that they made it like a brownish color. And yeah, so not much else to be said about this. So I'll show you the night view. Okay, so here he is at night, and this guy lights up fantastic. He has 5 C7s in him. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For a 5-foot inflatable that isn't even that big, 5 C7s is great. I've said this before, like in my classic snowman review a few days ago. If Gemmy made this nowadays, they'd put 1 C7 in the M&M and 1 in the present. So yeah, they'd probably only be 2 or 3 C7s. But they didn't cheap out with this one because this is obviously 9 years old. It's from 2012. So Gemmy was doing really good back then. So yeah, but I love this inflatable. I'm super nostalgic for it. I love M&Ms. They're like my favorite candy, especially around the holidays, so I just had to get this one when I saw it. And yeah, I think it's a great inflatable. I plan on getting, hopefully for next Christmas, I really want to get that M&M tree. It has the red one and the green one, and then the yellow M&Ms holding up a star. I love that one too, and I hope I can get that one for next year. And I hope to get that Halloween one too. There's a few Halloween M&M inflatables, like the orange M&M. He's sitting on a pot, and it has a bunch of candy all over it, and he spins. I like that one too. And then they have like a Frankenstein yellow M&M, and he's holding a bag full of Snickers. I really like those too, so I might get some of those for Halloween. But this is a great inflatable for Christmas, and I love it. So yeah, anyways, that's it. I'm the Inflatable Enthusiast, and I'll see you guys next time.